Channel quarters, all hands man your battle stations.
Broadcasting live inside a deep underground bunker on the UnitedWest.org AM radio network and simulcasting on DirecTV, iHeartRadio, Roku, and the World Wide Web. This is Enemies of the State with Tom Trento.
Beer! Thunderstruck! Thunderstruck! Yeah, Thunderstruck!
Oh man, on Jumpin' Juma Freaky Friday, the, what is it, 27th? 27, how come I never know the...
27, T.
Because we're always shucking and jiving here at Enemies of the State. Tom Trento, your host. WSBR Radio out of Boca Raton, Florida, 740 a.m. on the dial. Set your dial, 740 a.m., because we got Michael Gano today. We got Jerusalem Jane. We got The Wall. We got Agozi. We got so many things going on today.
Jumpin' Juma Freaky Friday.
We're going to show you very important trial.
Oh, you're getting way ahead of yourself.
Very important hearing taking place in... Oh, we got to do this.
Yeah, it's Jumpin' Juma Freaky Friday. Come on, Tom.
Right, let's go.
My Sharia.
I'm in like Washington, D.C. already.
Motor.
My Sharia. Never gonna stop or give it up. Killing infidels, always got it planned. Underhand, give a lot a yell. My, whoa. My Sharia.
Very provocative.
My Sharia.
Abdullah, is she provocative or what?
Is that too provocative for you, Abdullah?
It is ridiculous. That would not be acceptable in the Muslim land.
Oh, okay. Then we have to play it then,
That's
right?
We got to get you up on the video wall and start dancing with
I
the girl.
I still haven't read the gentleman's email to me. I got to do that. I got to do it. He said, no, you're creating a problem with that. And he's got an interesting argument. He said, Tom, if you're trying to reach Muslims and have them change their mind about their death cult religion, you're making them angry at you by showing a woman dancing. Well, there's a measure of truth to that, but I'm assuming. What do you do? Okay. Is that a door?
That's Imam Abdul coming.
He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Give Imam Abdullah a round of applause for making it back from Jumpin' Juma Freaky Friday at
the mosque. He always considerably late on time.
That is what time the Juma prayers end. What would you like for me to do?
Hey, we'll wait. We got all day.
Well, we got all day here to wait for you.
It is not my show. This is the Trento show.
I got a bunch of Jews in Israel standing by to talk on the thing here.
Yeah,
and you're late.
He doesn't mind making Jews wait. Trust me.
This one is drinking beer. Your guest is drinking beer, and you're worried about me being late.
I don't think he's.
What the hell is wrong with this situation?
I don't think he's the Christian guy. I think.
No, he's drinking Coca-Cola.
It is haram.
But in any event,
your guest is haram.
Yesterday we dealt with the 22nd anniversary of the World Trade Center bombing, February 26, 1993. 1,200 pounds of explosives in a Ryder truck designed by Ramzi Youssef, engineer, to cause the foundation of the World Trade Center to fall in a particular way to knock over the other World Trade Center. And interestingly enough, the analysis of that said that if he would have parked it in the place they originally were going to park it, he probably could have accomplished that. But there was someone blocked there, so he had to put the truck, not him, Ramzi didn't drive the truck, another violent extremist drove the truck and placed it in a different part because the position designed by the engineer, Ramzi Youssef, to park it in a particular place was taken. Thank God for overflowing parking in Manhattan.
Thank God for New York traffic.
Yeah.
Right?
Imagine that. No parking in New York City. I'm so shocked.
So 50,000 people evacuated, only 6 dead in that massive explosion. And just 8 years later, they successfully accomplished their objective, knocked down both buildings, this time with a different low-tech capability, box cutting knives, and no bombs this time, no human bombs, only using a high-tech piece of equipment designed to be productive. They used it for destructive means. That's the essence of Islamic Jihad ladies and gentlemen. Use something productive for destructive purposes.
Yes, we're very good at this.
You are very, very good at it. And,
Masters of it, I would say.
And I want to go right now to Israel, where they take destructive stuff or non-constructive stuff and turn it around to be productively constructive. And let's go.
Are you going to go to the video wall?
Let's go to the video wall
Okay.
to talk to. I don't think Michael's
Oh,
seen
it's
this.
I
so
don't think Mike's
fancy in your
Yeah.
new
Gano, what's
studio.
up, Gano? How are you?
Hey.
Trento, it's fancy.
Guys, how you doing?
Yep.
How you like our new video wall here?
One thumb up at least.
One thumb
One
up.
thumb.
Michael
You
Gano.
got two thumbs up.
We
All
got
right,
both
all right.
thumbs. All right. Gano likes it.
Michael Gano. Now, he is
Oh, yeah. And a toe up, too.
he's funded by donations through a church in America. You can contact us, Tom, at the United West, if you want to donate to him. We'll give you the information. Or you can go to Hershey's for Heroes or Insight to Israel. And I'm telling you this because it's late at night in Israel, and he has to go to a cafe
That's
to
right.
get an internet connection to talk to us.
So if you hear some background
Yeah,
noise,
let's
that's
see
what's
if
all
this
that.
crazy thing
If
works.
you hear any burping,
Michael, how are you today?
God bless you guys. It's good to see you again. I want to say real quick, you had my nemesis, Suhail Khan from Washington, D.C. in that. That was a great video you played. I went after Suhail when I found out what he was doing. He's involved in the Republican Party. His birthday is on the same date as mine.
Oh, my God.
And people,
Oh.
You guys
the
are brothers.
Republicans in Washington, they all say he's your nemesis, Gano. He's your nemesis.
Yes, he
We
is.
did not know that. This is new information.
Yes, it is.
We have been ideologically hunting Suhail down as folks helped start the Muslim Brotherhood in America for many years. He's hooked up with Grover Norquist. We have to talk maybe offline about all of that because we need to debrief you, as they say, so that we can continue with our work here. There you go. There's two.
There's the
two
twins.
jihadis in a pod.
Yeah, they definitely.
Two jihadis.
Johnny's in a pod.
Hey,
yeah, I
Michael,
know.
right now CPAC is going on, Conservative Political Action Conference. We're not there because we're persona non gratas because of what we did
last year.
Let us show you a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
of,
we got to show you.
of this video.
Yeah. Oh, you got to. Oh, we can't do them both. On
Can't
that.
do it both.
hold on.
We could go to Tom. If you go back to your desk, we could probably do
No,
it.
no.
That's
We'll
all right.
We'll show them later.
We'll show them later.
I wanna
We'll go
show
no
Michael-
audio. How's that?
I want to show, save that. I want to show Michael's V15 video.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you set this video up, Michael, and then we'll play a little bit of it.
Do you have it downloaded?
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yes.
You want me to set it up?
Set up your V15 video, the new one you did, and then we'll play it for you.
What do you set it up?
Tell everybody what it's about. They don't know.
Okay, so V15 knows who I am now. I've outed them. Of course, everybody's outed them. Israelis are deeply offended that these people come here. They're funded by Obama, trying to oust Bibi. Even the leftists, some of the leftists are offended. Not all of them, but anyway. So they know who I am now. So I actually walked up to some of them, and I said, "Hey, what are you guys doing? This is great. I heard about what you're doing. You know, tell me more." So this girl was all enthusiastic about it, but the minute I turned on my video and then I said, "Tell me what you're doing," she didn't want to talk to me. She goes, "Oh, I can't talk to you." I said, No, please tell me more. I want to share this video with people," because I didn't tell them what I did until the end. Then I outed myself. But they fought with me. No, we don't want to. Oh,
Let's show it. We'll show it.
outraged.
You set it up. Tell me when we're ready. Hey, Mike, here's the deal. You're looking at me on your screen. Look into the lens because you have that movie actor look. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a Michael Gano in Israel who now is doing some acting in commercials. Who may that be?
That's me. I've done 6 commercials, 2 movies, and I have 2 commercials this next week.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a
Whoa.
celebrity
He's a
now.
celebrity now, man. All right, before we, next week we'll go into your movie acting career. But right now, let's look at V15 in Tel Aviv, interviewed by the founder, director of Insight for Israel, founder, director of Hershey's for Heroes, a program for all people worldwide to give Hershey bars with little messages on them to the IDF soldiers, the men and women of the fighting force in
the work
Israel.
that you're doing here.
Here we go.
Tell us a little bit about
No, I don't want to do it with this video now.
why.
No.
Why?
Because I have to ask my boss if I can do it.
Ah, you have to ask your boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But you guys are.
already-
But you guys, what
Huh?
what you do is you basically go around to the neighborhoods
Yeah,
and try to get people to vote.
yeah.
So, no, I think it's great. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, but we have to ask my boss before I do an interview.
Okay.
Where's the lady?
Michael is on the street in Tel Aviv.
Can I
interviewing
want to have
a
job?
V-15.
Now, let me ask you: do you know that you? Wait a minute. Let go. What's your name?
Israel.
Israel. Ah, just like the state.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, do you guys know? You guys know that you're funded by the Barack Obama administration, and the guys that run your organization are from Barack Obama. They worked for him in 2008 and 2012.
If you want, we have a spoker who can talk with you. And I ask you to delete this. I don't want to be in any video.
but you
Can
guys
you
know
delete
that,
this?
right?
No.
You're, the guys you work
I'm
for
ask you to
work
delete
for
this.
Barack Obama.
Can you delete
You
it?
can do it.
But you
Thank
know,
you.
You can't touch my thing. You know. he works
Okay,
for
I
Barack
can touch
Obama.
your thing. I ask you not to photograph me. Can you not photograph me?
Like,
Yeah,
yes.
like this. I don't have a problem. But
You know he
need
works
to-
for Barack Obama.
You need to close this.
And they don't like
I'm
David.
asking you not to photograph.
You know that,
me.
don't you?
You know,
Do you know he works for Barack Obama? He worked for him on his campaign in 2008 and 2000.
He could work with
I
us,
don't see
Michael.
what
Yes,
your
he
point.
did. And the money-
you're doing this on force. I ask
I'm
you
not forcing you.
politely to
You don't
close
have to
this.
stand here.
I have your number.
That's fine.
No. You have to delete this
Or
video.
I ask
what's going
you.
to happen?
No, nothing will happen.
But we have to
I
ask
ask you not to photograph
But you know
me.
the people
I
you
have
work
a
with.
right. I have a right.
Stay on point. Way to go, Michael.
Man, what do you want?
Touch it.
I'm asking, do you know the people that you work for Barack Obama?
I don't have
In
to answer you
2008.
about anything.
Why don't you just walk
And other
away?
things, I ask you to
Everybody
leave.
knows.
I ask you, what do you want me to do? To call the police and ask you are bothering
Okay,
me?
let's
Okay,
call
I
the
can do
police.
this.
No, because I'm standing here. I'm not bothering you.
You are photographing
Yeah, you
me.
follow us. I
No.
don't know.
Yeah,
Call the police.
I have a right to
and
stand
I have the right to stand here, and you have the
Okay.
right to walk away.
Okay, have a lovely day.
לא, ישראל, עכשיו זה יעלה לרוסה. תקשיב.
This is Michael Gano with Insight to Israel.
Michael, good job, Michael.
Obama's campaign in
No,
Washington,
no.
D.C.
Where
it's
is
not-
Michael?
It's not.
Let's get him up on our magic video
זה
wall.
לא בסדר. בסדר.
Okay, thanks, guys. I appreciate the information. It's all good.
yourself and
Not good.
Way to go. Good interview, Michael.
Good job.
Stayed on point. He's going all over. All he had to do was
Walk away.
Why didn't he walk away?
I don't know.
That reminded me of me in Miami back in July
Yep.
when they didn't want to be filmed. Instead of just walking away from me, they were trying to knock the camera
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
my
yeah.
hand.
I go, just walk away.
Did you have fun doing that?
I watched that video 5 times on the bus going to this military graduation, and I cracked up laughing. I'm like, this guy, just walk away. Besides, let me say this. I'm good friends with the police in my neighborhood. I'm very good friends. So let them call the police. These guys will love it, and they'll just say, Michael, we love you. Thank you for the job you do.
Now give me a candy bar.
Give me candy bar.
But you know what it does do? And we got a bunch of interviews, so we're going to have to let you go here, but we want you to give us a thought on the political situation right now before you leave there. What it does show is you could be a leftist Jew in Tel Aviv or a leftist Christian in Montana, and it's the same way, the same thinking, the same soft
Same
thinking,
exact
the same inability to confront and dialogue, the fear of a camera. You know, if you know what you're doing and you're proud of what you're doing, you'll talk anywhere, anytime, any place. The leftists can't do that. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Give us a feel for what's going on politically with Bibi and Herzog and the situation right now.
Well, what's happening right now? I went
Look
to a
here, look
political
into the
event last
lens.
night.
We want to see your eyes. Look into the lens.
Come on, movie star.
Come on,
Look at
movie
the
star.
camera.
There you go. There you go.
I went to a political event last night, and you can find the videos on. I load them up to my page first, and then to Insight to Israel. But
you got a little bit of indigestion
He's
there.
verklempt. He's verklempt.
All right. Coffee.
It's coffee.
So look, people realize now, especially now with this has come out in the media about Obama. In 10 years, he's saying, okay, they can have a bomb, but it'll be sooner than that if we keep on the path that we're going. But in this political debate with the right wing and the left wing, the right wing is on target. They're saying, look, Bibi's been saying this for years. People have laughed at him, but now we see that it's coming home. And what's happening is that, and it correlates with all these Islamic attacks that are taking place around the world. Okay, the same thing that Israel's been faced with for years. You need to keep this in mind, the listeners. ISIS is nothing new what they're doing, because Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, Pakistan, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, all these countries do the same thing except on a smaller scale, and Israel's had to deal with it. So now we're seeing it come to full fruition, full bloom, and that's why you see all the Muslims joining up with this, because they've been waiting for this to happen. And Bibi's right. Bibi is right, what he's been warning about. And we're only facing it right now in a little bit, but this thing's going to grow big. And ladies and gentlemen, you better get ready, because it's going to be right on your door. It's not on your doorstep. It's in your house right now in the United States.
And it's in Brooklyn.
In Minnesota, that's for damn sure.
And it's in Brooklyn yesterday.
Yeah.
It's in Florida.
Yes, Jacksonville.
A guy got arrested 7 hours from here in Florida yesterday, Michael. Michael, we got to let you go. Thank you. We'll catch up with you.
Hershey's for Heroes, everyone. Go to Facebook.com and Google Hershey's for Heroes.
Hershey
and
Bar.
also make sure you go to Insight to Israel. Insight to Israel. And
you guys.
Send this guy some money for some Hershey bars.
And keep up the great work. Your video journalism.
That was excellent.
Yeah,
Good
good job, man.
That was
All right,
excellent.
Love
take
you
it
guys.
easy. All right, bye-bye.
See you
Get back
in a
in your
few
chair.
weeks.
Get back in your chair, Tom.
I have to go back.
Go back to your
All right,
chair.
well,
Hey,
here's
drink
the
a
deal.
beer for me.
We're following a very big developing story, and typically when these things break out, all the news agencies want to dive in, and 3 people from the United States, 2 in Brooklyn, 1 in Jacksonville, have been arrested, and there seems to be sufficient evidence, obviously, for the arrest, as individuals who were desiring to go to the Islamic State, go to Syria, fight. They weren't able to do that, to stay at home here, become a martyr. Actually, there's evidence that one wanted to assassinate President Obama, if indeed that would bring them martyrdom. It's a little strange.
Why would they want that guy out of office?
Yeah, I mean,
that's their best bet for
Yeah,
continued success.
this makes me think that these guys may have been a little off
These
track.
guys were dopes. I mean, first of all, one of the guys wanted to hijack a plane that was going to Turkey and take it to the Islamic State. Now, realize
Yes, welcome
he
to
would
Islamic
have to talk
State
to
Airlines.
Obama about that, because it
It's a
is neither
one-way
Islamic
trip.
nor a state. So I don't know how you take an airplane to a place that doesn't exist.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What would they serve on
I think
Islamic
Wall
Airlines?
is ready. Wall is ready here.
Not Wall.
Actually, I have a Gozi on right now.
We have approval. Oh, well, we got to get to Wall too, because new information. Hey, I'll tell him 10 minits.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell him 10 minutes. We got a Gozi on right now. And after
All right, let's go do a Gozi.
It looks like I-HLS,
You're gonna get your workout today.
Israel's Homeland Security website has been updated. If I'm not
Oh, let's take a look at
mistaken.
that. Do I move now?
Yeah. You get up and go. Man.
I'm going.
Get
I'm going to my new location,
You can actually stand up and walk, Tom.
and I appear. What's up, Agozi? How are you?
Hi.
Good to see you. This is Israel Day. We
Yeah.
just had Michael Gano on. Got a little report. He interviewed. I don't know. Was he on? Did he see the report?
No.
No.
How many people you think we can have on at
Oh,
once?
he
here, Tom?
he
It's a
went
new
into
studio.
Tel Aviv.
It's not magic.
He went into Tel Aviv and interviewed one of the V-15 lefty kids, and it's hysterical. But we want to get an update from you on this Friday. It's Friday the 27th now. I feel before Bibi leaves. Has he left already, or we don't know?
No,
his schedule?
he didn't leave. the accusation. I think that the mutual accusation between Washington and Jerusalem hit a record today or yesterday between Secretary Kerry, Mrs. Rice, and the Prime Minister's office. They're blaming each other. They're saying that Netanyahu doesn't know what goes on in the talks with Iran. I think that reached an all-time low in especially in words. I don't know what's behind that, but the words, I don't remember that words were used in such a way in the last 10 years between the administration of the United States and the Israeli government.
That's because you have a bunch of Jew haters here.
He knows that the chance that he will manage to stop the agreement is almost zero, but he wants to speak his mind. I suspect that he will bring with him some intelligence that was not shown yet, that will prove that the Iranians are far more advanced than what some people want. Only this week, the opposition in Iran exposed another underground facility, which is part of the nuclear program. I know from my sources that they have dispersed those facilities all over Iran. Yesterday and today, they have engaged in a big military exercise at sea and on the air. They destroyed an American aircraft carrier made of cardboard.
Yeah, wait,
we have video of that.
What is going through their heads? They're in the middle of discussions to limit the world's suppression of their capability to buy food, and they go and bomb an American aircraft carrier. What is going through their head?
I talked with a few people today. They don't understand. They built a mock-up of an American aircraft carrier made of cardboard and wood, and they attacked it with missiles and machine guns. And one of the higher-ranking officers said today on record that if Israel attacks Iran, Haifa and Tel Aviv will be flattened. I don't know. At this time, at this point, here is the exercise on your screen. At this point of the negotiations, to do such a thing proves that either we are stupid or they are stupid. One side is stupid. Look at that. Look at that. This is.
We're laughing because not only is this completely absurd that Iran is doing this, but their military hardware looks like fishing boats and tourist helicopters, and they're attacking a paper mache boat. I mean,
yeah, by the way, the helicopter that a minute ago was shown launching missiles is a helicopter that's used for tourism.
I know, that's what I said. It looks like the one that goes up and down the beach on Fort Lauderdale here.
Absolutely. It's one that you can hire in Israel to go to the Golan Heights instead of being stuck in the traffic. So launching missiles from such an helicopter, they think that the world is stupid. Well, I really don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, but you brought out a very, very important point. Here it is at 30 minutes after the hour, 30 minutes after 4 o'clock on the 27th, Friday of February, one more day in February. Ari Agozi, Editor-in-Chief, Israel's Homeland Security Home.
New website, I think.
Bring it up.
Yeah, congratulations. It looks good. New
Thank
website.
you very much. Yeah.
Dealing with all things national security. You brought out an interesting nuance and said you think Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, when he comes to the U.S., will present some new evidence that Iran is further along than even the United States thinks. That's a new development. I haven't heard that yet.
Absolutely. I think that he brings with him, to the limit that, of course, will not compromise the Israeli intelligence, I think that he will bring with him some proof that the Iranians are far advanced in their military nuclear program. And I think that he thinks that that can affect the discussions. People in Israel agree that this is beyond the point of no return. This agreement will be signed. It's a bad agreement for Israel. Iran will be a nuclear power, and they will continue to cheat the world as they do now. The International Nuclear Agency doesn't have the manpower or the tools to control this agreement. So this is a farce. This is a bad joke, as I said before. And this agreement, if something doesn't happen in the last minute, this agreement will be signed. And for Israel and for the world, it's very bad, very, very bad.
All right, I got a question. I got a question.
We're going to have to let him go here shortly. But
well, just a quick question: what is the solution to stopping Iran from getting the bomb? What does Bibi have to do, or what in a best case scenario?
What does the world have to do?
The world, unless you don't want to attack Iran and to destroy and to kill people, I think that the sanctions that were put on Iran should have been more severe. Real sanctions to bring them on their knees.
What about blockade? What about like a blockade, a military blockade?
Yeah, military, everything that will force them to quit. But the sanctions were somewhat not serious, and the world did not want to engage in a real fight with Iran, and that brought us to the point where this agreement is almost a fact, and Bibi's speech in Congress can be interesting, but I don't think it will stop the agreement for being signed.
All right.
Yeah, on that note...
Why would the Iranians not sign it? They're getting everything they want.
Right.
They get everything they want. They understood 2 years ago that by smiling, by wearing nice suits, and by being polite, they can get anything. Right. They can, and they succeeded.
Yeah,
and
the
they
charm
succeeded.
offensive.
Oh, by the way, I love your new audio. I love your new audio, Ari. Great job. Great work.
Yeah, the audio's crystal clear.
Perfect. Your new audio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, the other one was bull beep. We're going to let you go, Ari. We'll see you next week after we get back from DC.
Okay, go ahead. Walk back to your table.
Bye-bye. Take care.
There you go.
Yeah, his other audio was bull beep.
No, that was great. That was great audio, actually.
All right. 34 minutes after the hour, Friday, 27th. If you're listening on the radio you're listening on is one of two now, either WSBR,
we're growing.
W, and for whatever reasons, a long time ago, west of the Mississippi, was
K.
K. I lost the letter there for a minute. The letter K. East of the Mississippi was the letter W. Anybody know the etymology from that?
Actually, I did at one point.
Oh, that's good. And that's what...
it wasn't that interesting if I remember.
That's what my students used to say. I did remember that at one point, but you didn't write it down on the test.
I just want to pull up a quick picture. And we've seen the scowls that Obama dishes towards Netanyahu every time they're together.
Yes.
Everything is a frown. You want to see one smiling Obama?
I hear a growling Obama.
Right there.
Oh, wow. That's the charm offensive. That's Rafsanjani. That's the charm offensive that the Iranians have launched. You know, they look like little priests, and you know, everything is real nice, and they're so nice and gentle, like Gandhi and all of that, and they smile. These people have been doing that for 5,000 years. The Persians are some of the best negotiators ever on the face of the earth.
Then they take a scimitar and lop your head off.
Yeah, and they go against, you know, a community organizer from South Chicago. Yeah, that's a good matchup.
That is not a very fair fight.
No.
These Persians, they're the masters. As much as I hate to say, as a Sunni, I hate to give the compliments to these filthy Shia, but they are master negotiators. They have played this Obama like a cheap fiddle.
Yeah, and now Benjamin Netanyahu has to travel from Jerusalem to Washington, and I'm going to travel from my seat to our video wall to discuss exactly what's going to be taking place in in Washington, D.C. with our brother Wall. How are you, man? Good
How
to
you
see
doing,
you
Wall?
again.
Good to see you guys. How you guys doing tonight?
We're
Today.
doing great. It's Friday the 27th, and we are just having an amazing time. We had earlier Michael Gano from Israel, from Tel Aviv. He interviewed some of the V15 young
Dopes.
lefties who are working essentially for Obama to derail Netanyahu. Then we had on Ari Agozi, our national security contact on the ground in Israel, and he told us that that the Iranians have launched this 2-day military campaign. We saw some of the video blowing up an American paper mache aircraft carrier in the Gulf of Suez.
Did you see that?
Have you seen that yet?
No, I have not had a
show it to you.
chance.
You got to pull it up.
So-
My newest news is the net neutrality thing passed in Congress.
Oh, that's
You heard
horrible
about that?
too. Yes. Explain.
Ah, show's over. Gotta go, guys.
Yeah, the net neutrality thing's a really bad. Oh, by the way, people, here's the real effect that you're going to see immediately with the net neutrality. You're going to see that buffering little thing pop up on all your stations now because they have nothing. They don't give. They're supposed to give no priority now over any type of broadcast. So get used to buffering.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta look into that. But right now we have Wall at 37 minutes after. This is our last day with you before we see you in Washington, D.C.
Can't wait. 3 days, man. 3 days.
Absolutely. Wall is the spokesperson for Defenders of Liberty Motorcycle Club. They're the primary sponsor of the rally. Very positive rally. This is not a protest, folks. This is a positive rally to gather patriotic Americans together to stand with Benjamin Netanyahu, stand with Israel, our #1 national security partner. We're part of the team helping bring this together. And Wall, give us an update on what's taking place now on Friday.
All right. So I did tell you that I had a secondary place that was being worked on to get the permit. It is an absolutely awesome place. We have got a prime location. I've been trying to keep it under wraps until we got a solid, which we got this morning. So we're going to get the Capitol grounds, which is called Area 12, if you want to look on a map of it. It's right between Constitution Ave and Pennsylvania Ave, right there at the Capitol. That is where this is going to take place. That'll be put everywhere out for everybody to see that is wanting to come check out what's going on and to look. And that'll be for all the supporters like yourself and all the know to get out to everybody. We've been holding on to that one because it is, like I said, a very prime location where the people that we want to get their attention, that's where they're at.
Oh, wow. Breaking news here. All right.
So,
Let's pull up Area 12. Do you have a more specific designation? We can pull it up and put it on the screen.
I don't. Which you probably knew, I was running behind to talk to you for today, Friday, and I just got to you, and it just came across on my stuff, letting me know that we have had the confirmation. We are all set. They told me the area is Area 12. It's right between Constitution Ave and Pennsylvania Ave, right there at the Capitol.
All right. Now, when we were in D.C. For 9/11 in September, we were somewhere close to that. We were between Constitution and Pennsylvania Avenue. We were, I think, on 14th Street. That's where we were, a few blocks from the Capitol.
I think this is much closer.
Much closer. Okay.
I think this is much closer.
Oh.
I'm assuming Area 12 means by 12th Street, 12th the
Probably,
cross.
yeah.
So it's pretty close to it. I haven't actually had a chance to look it up myself to see where I'm going. But all I know is, look, we're going to D.C. We'll see you in D.C. If you're a patriot and you love our country and you want to check out what's going on and just come and stand support for our closest ally and just show up, you know. We're going to be there, and you're welcome to. I even got a little weather report. We're looking at a little bit of mixed weather, so dress accordingly. 20 degrees in the area, so make sure you have some warm stuff. It could be a little bit of rain. I'm sure that'll change. But,
give more weather report.
I figured I'd give you everybody a heads up before it was done. That way you have an idea what's going on. It is going from 9 a.m. to 5. And again, it's the Capitol grounds area, Area 12. Right over by the Capitol.
All right.
Constitution of
this is tremendous.
Pennsylvania.
We're looking it up to get it exactly. And, D.C. in the summertime can be, really nasty. D.C. in the wintertime can be too. To get 40 degrees with a little rain, that's kind of a nice day. I remember December 5th,
He
2009.
says that now.
I remember December 5th, 2009. We stood in front of the Federal Building in Lower Manhattan. We were protesting the release of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed from Guantanamo Bay, from Gitmo, to appear in the federal courthouse in Manhattan. Everybody said, "Are you out of your mind?" To Obama. Thousands of people gathered there. We protested it. We turned it back. It was 10 degrees. It was sleet and snow and ice, and we're soaked and we're freezing. But you know what? Looking back, no one who was there that day regretted being there, and it'll be the same thing with this historic moment. We're going to show you, Wall and everybody, where we're going to be now. Area 12 on the Mall by Capitol Hill, by the United States Capitol. Somebody pointed out to me here.
Well, you see right there. Actually, Tom, walk over to the map, and you can walk over to Constitution Avenue, which is that red area right there. And the other dotted line coming down there is Pennsylvania. And the front moving down from the north is the reflecting pool right in front. Right there on the bottom of the map, right in front of the Capitol building itself.
I feel like I'm there already.
Yeah, so that's the
where's area? This is the U.S. Capitol, right?
Yeah,
right there.
It's Pennsylvania Avenue is right there on your here where that map.
Use your cursor.
I'm trying to. So can you see my cursor coming on there?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah, the big one right there.
Okay,
this one right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Pennsylvania.
And they come all the way down. All right. And you see where so it's over in that area, right about where your finger's at. I imagine Area 12 is that.
I'm sure the radio audience is really enjoying that.
So anyway, but Constitution and Pennsylvania Avenue, right in front of the Capitol. It looks like it's right near the reflecting pool.
Yeah.
You'll see us there. You'll see us there.
Actually, we're Constitution.
Just look for Wall, okay? Just look for Wall.
I think where that little zero, that little dot is, right there in front of the Capitol.
All right, now let me put this into perspective. When all of this got started, when Defenders of Liberty Motorcycle Club put this together, it was, the permitting process, where's it going to be, White House, here, there. And the thing bounced around from originally close to the Capitol, then to the White House, then back and forth. Very normal and natural when you deal with all these agencies, these federal agencies. And I had been telling folks that because we got the permitting, you guys got it, for the White House, that they're going, why are you at the White House when the event's taking place there? We said, well, we don't want to cause trouble up there, and we want to be down by the White House, and the president's there. And now it's switched back. Makes a lot of sense to be up there. So either location was great. This one's a bit better up by the U.S. Capitol. Good job.
Well, we applied for both. We tried to get both. We wanted to make sure we had a place for everybody to come to show their support. So one agency was a little quicker this time than the other one, and that's really what was driving it. And I really couldn't say anything until we actually had the confirmation. Once the confirmations came in, we had word that they were going to be. The agencies were actually very helpful in doing what they were doing for us, which it is the normal. They got to figure out what's going to happen, who's going to be where, and they were also concerned about the fact that there are supposedly some other groups that are not supportive, and they were trying to make sure they weren't going to have a bottleneck or an issue. And just since I brought that up, folks, this is a rally, not a protest. We're not there to put anybody else down. We're there to lift somebody up, and we're there to remember our friend and ally, Israel, who has been there for us, and we will be there for them. The American people truly treasure our relationship with them. And on the same hand, it is wrong to give Iran that many dollars out of our pocket. I don't get it. $11.9 billion? Think of what it can do for our people in our country. Why are we spending that to keep them talking about not making them have nuclear weapons? A nuclear program. There's a reason they haven't gotten one so far. We can't trust them to do what's right. We have to be fearful. They're not a free country. We got to make sure we keep them in a situation where they cannot lash out and hurt God-fearing, regular folks, patriotic folks, veterans, and allies of ours. Period.
All right. On that note, Wall, we're going to let you go.
This is where we're going to meet at, right there,
and
in front of the Capitol building, right in front of there.
Whoa, that is very, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wall. He is the spokesperson for Defenders of Liberty.
See you guys next week.
We will see you next week, and
I got a bear hug for you coming, Tom.
All right, I'll wear my my brace or something.
You better wear your diapers.
And I will have an adult. I'll have an adult beverage ready to pop open. When I see you, all right.
You smoke cigars, Wall?
Thanks, guys. Have a safe weekend.
All right.
You too,
Take
man.
it easy.
We'll see you in a few days.
Walk back over
All
your
right.
chair. There you go.
Whoa, at the Capitol. Good stuff. Now,
Yeah.
all of you people who are wondering, well, we're going to be at the U.S. Capitol, okay? This is the way this stuff, it's
fluid all the time.
It's very fluid, very organic. We're there, and it's 40 degrees. Well, 40 degrees for somebody up north is like...
Oh, that's a heat wave.
Yeah. You know how we're the ones who suffer.
Yeah, we are.
You're dead.
This is a 50-degree differential for us. For somebody up north, it's a 20-degree differential.
To the plus side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, up. We're going down, so there's an exponential factor of 700 for that. So why are we even going? I'm changing my mind. I'm too cold. I'll watch it on the United West live stream. We are not live streaming this.
Oh, you're get your exercise today, aren't you?
But we will be shooting some. Yeah. I like it. We are not protesting. Very important to understand that. But there are others who are protesting. Before we go to Jerusalem, Jane, could we pull up the pink, code pink nitwits? And they are nitwits. Let me tell you, I got a pink shirt on.
Yeah, for them?
In honor, yes, of the nitwit.
Oh, you want the video or do you want the...
No, we had a page where they are protesting Netanyahu, protesting the occupation, protesting Israel, protesting Jews, all this noise. Bunch of yappity women with feminine men.
I actually interviewed them, one of them, for a long time. And I got to dig up that. She's just a nut job. She's a complete nut job.
They're nut jobs.
Complete nut job.
If you ever notice the demographics of Code Pink, they're very strong, like lesbian types of women, very strong, butch haircuts and tattoos and and their men are like little girly men following them around. Do you see a pattern there at all?
I know.
But that's Code Pink.
No,
and
most of them are just...
What was their Code Pink? I used to know why they called it Code Pink.
For commie. They're communist pinkos.
Yeah, no, they had some goofy reason. But you have the page to put up?
No, I don't. I'm having some computer issues.
Stop. I got it.
Stop the speech. They are vehemently trying to stop Benjamin Netanyahu from speaking. They visited Code Pink with the group End the Occupation. And we will do that show at some point. We talked to Michael Coogan yesterday, 2 days ago. And he's the legislative coordinator for End the Occupation. Here's the Code Pink people up now. Nice glasses, Code Pink.
Yeah, I know.
And
they're total nut jobs. And where's the Code Pink, the shutdown?
And I'm sure they're funded by Trust Fund Babies because they are everywhere. All over the world they show up. Medina, whatever her name is.
Medea
Benjamin shows up. I've talked to her a million times. And
that's your problem.
Yeah.
Free Gaza is their lace. Peace Act, here it is. Peace Act, AIPAC, and bellicose policies are in Iran. Here it is. I got it.
And they're trying to stop Netanyahu. Yeah, what does that say there?
Peace activists protest AIPAC's bellicose policies, re Iran and Palestine during AIPAC summit.
Okay.
It's just they have this ban, shut down AIPAC, hashtag shut down AIPAC and all this other stuff. Not that I'm opposed to shutting down AIPAC,
No, AIPAC needs to be reformed, but AIPAC has some strange policies. The favorite incumbent policy, which means if you got an incumbent who likes Israel, even though the guy could be horrible, and you got a person running against him who is tremendous on Israel and tremendous on everything else, they can't support or even consider this guy running against them. This nutty stuff. But We are not. We're highlighting the idiocy and absurdity of Code Pink. And the last thing in the world we want these folks to do is stop protesting. You kidding me? We need pockets of humor when we're out on the road. We need some sort
material,
of
man.
theatrical release to see these folks. And there's nothing more satisfying than grabbing the microphone, putting it in front of a Code Pink person and saying,
just speak.
Say anything, okay? Say the hell anything, because it's going to work. Great.
I know, it is going to work.
Some of the groups that they're teaming with is just amazing. You have American Muslims for Palestine. You got CARE, Council on American Islamic Relations. Here, you want to pull these up?
Oh, you got them on your screen. Okay, go ahead.
Council on American Islamic Relations. Okay. We have American Muslims for Palestine.
CARE.
We have Code Pink. Dream Defenders. For everyone who's not familiar with Dream Defenders is who lived in the governor's office for a month after Trayvon Martin was killed. I mean, they are bad.
They have the dream of becoming citizens, and they're defending
Dream Defenders is also who went to Bethlehem. The Ferguson to Gaza thing was Dream Defenders. If anyone watched Wednesday's show, those hooligans were Dream Defenders. And the occupation. The occupation. Please.
All right, let me put all of this together.
Jewish Voice for Peace, which is a misnomer.
It's Friday the 27th. Was that Michael Coogan there?
Yeah, that was.
Friday the 27th.
NIAC.
What?
National Iranian American Council.
Yeah. Look at that.
Tell Congress, stop Bibi's harmful address.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we can use your support because we're in the middle of all of this.
And
all
we're
week.
Broke.
All week, Defend Liberty was the name of our week, and we featured Wall, who's a spokesperson for Defenders of Liberty. But we put it in the context of fighting Islamic Jihad, more specifically this week, timely geopolitically, in the context of supporting Israel and Benjamin Netanyahu coming to the United States to address the world on the world stage of U.S. Congress. March 3rd, next week, we'll be there, you be there, and we're showing you the opposition here in the United States. Let's go now to Jerusalem and talk to Jerusalem Jane and get the latest. What?
We're going. Go.
Yeah,
Get the latest.
Go.
There she is.
There she
I
is.
can't wait to
Janie,
go
how
to
are you?
Jerusalem.
Good to see you, Jerusalem Jane. Has she been on our new set yet?
No, I think.
How you like
is the
this?
first.
You look fabulous.
All right.
You're bigger than me, but that's because our
That's a
screen
cool
is so
studio.
big. Our screen is so big. How are you
You look
today,
good,
Jerusalem
Tom.
Jane?
I'm good. We have a beautiful day here in Jerusalem. It's beautiful weather. So, 1 week snow, the next week we are not even wearing a jacket. What can I say?
It's like Florida, minus the snow.
Yeah.
We will be there. We arrive on March 22nd, essentially, and we'll be all over the country, and then we'll be, toward the end of our trip, we'll be down in Jerusalem. So you make sure we have nice, warm weather the last part of the month.
It's all up to you, Jane.
Okay, it's
I'll do my best.
Trusting you. Now, Jerusalem Jane is from Denmark, and she reported back on the unfortunate shooting at the cafe a couple of weeks ago. She told us about that. It's her home country. She's a Christian. She decided several years ago, because of her love for Israel, the country, her love for the Bible, where the story of the country of Israel and Jewish people comes from, and her love for Jewish people, to transplant herself from her home country to a foreign country, follow the visa laws, going in and out and doing whatever you have to do, and just simply being there to support Jewish people and the state of Israel. But so much has happened over the past couple of weeks. Tell us about it, Jerusalem Jane.
Well, I'm kind of overwhelmed a little bit myself. The whole thing is because I was in Israel Hayom, the big article about me and my life and why I did the things you just spoke about. And that really has opened doors. All of a sudden, I got a phone call from I-24 News on the day there was the shooting in Copenhagen at 2:00 in the afternoon, saying you have been highly recommended. Would you like to come in our studio? You're a Danish journalist. Would you come and speak about the attack in in Copenhagen. So I had to, rush off to Tel Aviv and be on TV. What can I say?
Yeah.
It was fun.
Excellent.
Oh, we got 2 movie stars.
Yeah,
today.
2 movie stars. So you come on our show and you move up in the world.
Yeah,
That's
man,
what
we
it
just
is.
launch these
This is a
stars.
launching pad for success right here.
All right, so now you were interviewed by I-24, and they're a good source. We use them for good information, and everyone should know that Israel's 7 hours ahead of us. So we are analyzing all the sources all over the place to put our very precise shows together on a regular basis.
Exacting.
Now it's and what's going on? What can you share about your work and some of those other areas of concern? Your work on the Temple Mount. Too.
Well, hold on one second before you do that. I'm going to give you a lower third. All right, now give a nice smile screenshot. Tom, look at the camera. We're giving her just be normal. Look at the camera. There you go. Okay, there you go. Now you got a perfect little a little clip, a little JPEG to shoot out there for your pictures now. There you go.
Perfect. Yeah. You're on TV in the United States.
That's right.
Yeah, give us an update, Jerusalem Jane, on your personal situation, because we get emails and folks want to help support you financially, and folks want to pray for you, Christians and Jews. You're appealing to a lot of people. Where are you personally that you can share?
Meet and now because you guys, I love you guys, and you put me on your show all the time, and people want to meet me and pray for me. I mean, what more can you ask for? People want to pray for you. That's the biggest gift. If someone wants to donate their time to you, they take time out to pray for me, and if they want to donate money, I really, really need it. I'm in a visa process right now to get the work visa. And Israel is just kind of like a balagan, like we say down here. Things takes time. Things are not always easy. And it costs a lot of money.
So
if people want,
at Israel One Nation, or where can they actually donate?
write to me on Israel One Nation, and then we can connect, or they can also get in contact with you. I know Tom has graciously offered for people to contact you. Yes, and get my email. Contact me. I have an inbox on Israel One Nation. Write to me, and we can set it up. I really need it, and I'll be very, very grateful.
All right, Jerusalem Jane, we will do what we can for you. I do know some friends of ours wanted to help donate, and they're going to be doing that. That's great. And I should explain to the folks, and we're just coming down to the end of our hour here on Shabbat. You're going to have a nice Shabbat dinner, all of that. That if you say, what does Jerusalem Jane do? She is a one-woman wrecking crew, in the positive sense, for public relations for the state of Israel. She portrays and reflects what's going on in that country to others. That's her work going out to the world. But then turning around, she is a ray of hope, a ray of sunshine, and a real encouragement for Jewish people at all levels. She's operating with some of the top political people now who see her and say, we really appreciate your support for our country. So she has two ministries, to the people in the country themselves for encouragement, and then out to the world to communicate a very positive Israel. That's hard to do, and the girl lives on nothing by herself, basically.
Send her some money, you cheap goons.
Yes, come on. All right, Jane, we got to let you go. We're down to the last hour. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, guys. I love you guys.
Love you too.
You said it very well, what I'm about, actually. Thank you so much, Tom.
And we'll see you in less than a month.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait. I love you guys.
Schmucky, getting a little excited there.
Can't sleep at night.
It's been a great...
Oh, she just threw you a kiss, Smucky. Yeah, Did you see that?
Boy.
Yeah, there.
All right, we got to go. It's been
there
great...
it is, okay.
Boy, shalom,
We gotta
gorgeous.
go. We gotta go. I'm looking at the clock.
All right.
It's been a great... Somebody's going to be an adult here. It's been a
I
great
know.
Defending Liberty Week, everybody. See you next week.
Bye-bye.